everyone to hear her reproof and take her what? Words to heart. Hold on right there. Anytime you go in the street and you witness to somebody, that's Lady Wisdom. But the world will turn you off. And they cannot say that they haven't heard the word. They may not have paid it any attention, but it came to them. I thank God for YouTube, because God is still getting his word across. Because there's some people can't get to church, but they can watch YouTube or be on some kind of telephone thing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but they still can get the word. But after you go through what you're going through, make your way to the house of prayer. All right? They have a song out there saying, teach me how to go to church on Monday. Yeah, if you pay attention to it. Everybody go to church on Sunday, just about. But after Sunday, they done forgot it and start going back doing the same thing that they was doing until next Sunday. But I want to learn how to go to church on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all of the week. But Solomon was a man that wisdom cried out in the streets. And she begged everyone to hear her reproof and to take her word to heart. Unfortunately, her attempt to get the attention of the what? Simple ones often failed. They ignored her and faced the consequences. Solomon started off having a solid relationship with Lady Wisdom. Hold that right there. When we first get saved, boy, we on a cloud. We can as my mama used to say, we can out pray and shout Molly Dolly. Yes, sir. But after we're in here for a while, where does our fire go? Woo! Where does it go? I find myself a lot of times kicking under the table. Lord, let me know my fire is still there. I don't shout like I used to, but I can kick that leg. That's right. I can kick the leg. Yes, sir. I can press back and forward behind the seat because the fire will make you move. So we have got to pick it up again. Okay? Said, he forgot the relationship with Lady Wisdom. But what somewhere along the way, even he neglected her. He put her out of the picture because he had all of these women, ignored his wife, but he had the best kind of wisdom. God gave him the wisdom of discerning. You remember the two women that both of them had a baby around the same time, and they were prostitutes, but they lived in the same house. And one of them had rolled over and smothered the baby. Come on, talk to me. You opened your mouth, didn't you? So she rolled over and smothered her baby. But she The one that smothered her baby went over and took the live baby and laid the dead baby on the other woman's bosom. Now, something about this house, something about this house. Did this house belong to Solomon? Did the house belong to Solomon? Yeah. Did did the house belong to Solomon? Oh, okay. That's all I want to know. The house belonged to Solomon that these two prostitutes was in. Solomon had all kind of women. He had all kind of women. And see, the reason why it started, ma'am.
Before you finish that, I got a question to ask you. He had all kind of, but this was when he first started out. This is his first case, Mother Randolph.
Yes, ma'am.
So he hadn't even got into the women like that.
I'm going there.
So I'm trying to figure out why you saying he had all kinds of women at that time.
Hey, I'm trying to get the time in, sugar. I'm trying to get my time in. I only got 15 minutes, so I'm trying to work it.
Go ahead, Mama.
In there. So yeah, this was it. So you make me lose my thought. But Solomon, after he had told the women to bring the baby to him, the alive baby, he asked somebody to bring him a sword. And Solomon was getting ready to cut the baby in half. But the real mama hollered out. She much rather for the woman that killed the baby to have the baby, because it was something in her that didn't want her to see her baby die. It's something about a real mama. All right? Oh, yeah, a whole lot of women have babies, but there's something about a real mama that the heart goes out. They don't want to see the children hurt or disturbed. Even when they grow up, they get big and bad, and you still don't want to see anything happen to them children. Good, bad, or ugly, you just don't want to see them hurt. But when the woman cried out, I'd much rather for you to give the baby to the woman who said that her baby died. And Solomon, what did he say? He said, give that baby to this woman, because this the real mama. That's right. That's right. That was wisdom. Dr. Howard.
Now, you know, say that the king was going to cut the baby in half. But like you say, he had wisdom. You know he wasn't going to cut that baby in half. Because I tell you what, a mother loved, just like what happened, she wasn't going to let it happen. She was going to get that baby up. So he had wisdom. He was not going to cut that baby.
That's right.
Because he knew that the mother was going to stand up and let her have it.
That's right.
Not going to let you
That's right. That's right. And fame went out.
Yes. Yes, the faith. That was his first assignment. That's what I'm trying to say. I know that he had a lot of things going after that first assignment, but the way you were saying it at first, you said he had a lot of women. Well, he just got started, so he didn't have a lot of women at that time. The first miracle went out. The first assignment went out. He didn't have him at that time. That's all I was saying.
Well, guess what?
What's that?
You read that, right? So as I proceed
I've been read that.
and try to get as much of it in as I can, you know, but we all know that what Solomon did,
Yes.
we know it was wrong,
Yes.
what he did.
Yes.
But anyway, fame went out about Solomon's wisdom. Even though Solomon I'm hitting this okay.
That's okay.
Even though when Solomon gave sacrifices, when he burnt offerings and everything, he still went to the high place.
Yes.
Did he do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But at first he sent his folk up there, and they weren't supposed to go up there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So when when Solomon started obeying God, the people saw the wisdom in Solomon,
Yes.
and they feared.
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yes, ma'am.
They feared Solomon, and they began to get together, and they start working together. Am I on the right path? Okay, okay. They start working together, and they began to build the temple. Am I in the right place?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. They start building the temple. Not only that, Solomon built his house too because he had to have a place to stay. So he built his house. Say, so yours. Likewise, he built his house. But it didn't make a difference because once the people saw that Solomon was real, they began to follow Solomon. And the thing about it was, a lot of them followed Solomon out of fear because they saw that God had begun to deal with Solomon. And Solomon was under the leadership of wisdom. Come on, y'all, talk to me. How many of us ever tried to do something and we didn't know how to do it, but somebody else come up and tell you and show you how to do it?
That's right.
But you take the authority and say, after it's done, you say, I did it. People do that. They take it upon themselves. Say, you look what I did. And didn't even put a nail in that piece of wood. But they'll tell everybody I did it. Just because I'm over. I'm over. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So God was a God, and he still is a God of wisdom. But we will never be as wise as Solomon. Because God said that there will never be another man.
That's what I said, God, only that one.
Sister Joanne?
Oh, it said it took them 7 years to build that temple.
7.
To 150,000 workers.
150,000 workers. That's a lot of people. Ma'am?
Just like God told Moses how he wanted that temple built and what man could do this and what man could do that. That's the same thing happened with Solomon, with the with that wisdom that Solomon had. Know the right man's to put in the right places and where to go get the lumber at and who to get it from and got it there from this paper. Talk to this man. Talk to that person. That's how the temple got built.
There was another man that I didn't want to go that far. That man, his name was Jeroboam. Solomon had a problem with Jeroboam because of Jeroboam's wisdom too. Yeah. See, God dealt with Jeroboam because Solomon had got out of order. He got out of order. So God started dealing with Jeroboam. And for a minute there, I think Jeroboam got a little scared because Solomon, by